Hey everybody, how you doing? Bud Brown here, living in Dumaguete City, Philippines. I haven't put up a video in a while, that is publicly. I've got a couple of unlisted ones, but they're mostly for not public consumption. That's another story. I'll tell you about that. So if you want to get in on the unlisted videos, I have to tell you another time. But anyway, this video is about our dog, Malayo. We have two dogs. If you've been following me, you know this already. Molly and Malayo. Molly we got as a pup, and Molly followed us. Well, we got Molly here in the Philippines. And when we went back to the States, she went with us. And when we came back to the Philippines, she came with us. So she's been with us for, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe 8 years now. This dog, Malayo, Molly's a female, by the way. And Malayo is a male dog. And we felt so sorry for him because going to our other house, we would pass by him. He was always tied up. And I would even stop and give him some water. There would be a bowl or a plate there, but it'd be tipped over and dry as a bone. So I would go to the faucet, which is a gripo, by the way, gripo, faucet in Tagalog, and give him some water and give him a, little loving, little pat on the head. And then, almost not every day, but every couple of days, but they just never finally. One day it was raining and he had no place. He was tied up in such a short leash that he had no place to get out of the mud. And I thought, man, that's it. That's it. So I told Gloria, tell those people that we're going to take Malayo. They had already named, well, I think they had named him already. But anyway, tell them that we're going to take Malayo and we're going to take care of him. I almost, just for a half a second, was going to do a before and after picture because I knew we were going to fatten him up. But I said, no, you know what? I don't want to take a picture of a dog that's skin and bones and just pitiful look. I don't want to do it because it would remind me of bad memories. So I did it. So we brought him home, and Molly just kind of put up with him. She didn't play with him. She didn't fight with him. She just kind of ignored him. But Malayo, as a young male dog jumping around, he kind of wanted to play and he wanted to bark. And we had him, do females, they call it neutered? Anyway, yeah, spayed, I believe, is for a male dog. Female dogs, they call them having them neutered. Male, which Molly was neutered when we first got her. And Malayo, we had him spayed. Unless it's just the opposite. Anyway, got snipped. But he still, most of that was so there would be no more reproduction from him to any other dog. So we've had him for a couple of years, maybe 3 years. But every time we left the house, he would bark. Since like the first day we got him, bark, 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 bark. And then we were hoping that when we would leave after being gone for 5 minutes or so, that he would be quiet. Because unlike a lot of the people here, we are sensitive to the neighbors and considerate, because we don't want the neighbors to be complaining about our dogs. So we put up with that barking for a while, and also we started noticing that he was digging holes. Of course, I look up Mr. Google, what causes a dog to dig holes? And now so many reasons, and this is their nature. So, and even said, put the dog poop in the hole and then cover it up, and they won't uncover it. So I tried that, tried this and that. Then we moved here to the house where we are now. He still continued to bark when we left and bark when we get home. And at first I thought it was kind of cute because as we turned the corner, which is about half a kilometer away, I would even try to sneak up, turn off the engine, coast to the gate. But he knew somehow he either saw us through the slits in the gate or smelled us or sensed us. But he started barking, sure enough. And there were also more holes in the ground. I thought, oh, this is no bueno. And then he started getting out. Now, he would, anytime we opened the gate just a little bit, and I think I may have shown this on my previous videos, boy, he would slip out. And the frustrating part, Malayo, come on, let's go. He would look, and then he would turn around and take off again. So I said, man, it's causing us too much stress. So at first we chased him around. We chased him down the street, or we followed him, hoping to catch him the street and the neighbors. Oh, this is our dog. I'm sorry, our dog got away. And then after 2 or 3 times, he came back eventually. So we thought, you know what? If he gets out, just keep the gate open and he'll come in when he's ready. But the thing is, we had a beautiful little dog before Molly that we brought from the States. Her name was Zoe, little black and white Cocker Spaniel, cute as could be. And Zoe was born and raised in the States where dogs chase cats. So when Zoe at the other house we lived on Cebu Island saw this cat, she took off. As soon as she got in the street, boom, motorcycle hit her. I don't even want to talk about, what it looked like or anything, but, the motorcycle kept going as is expected. And Gloria was wailing and crying. And I wasn't wailing, but I was deeply, deeply saddened. And of course, the ultimate sadness is a puppy dying, not puppy, but dog dying in your arms. So we thought, man, we got to keep these dogs. So every time that Malayo got out, I thought to myself, am I going to come home and he's going to be laying in the street, got hit? So it was very stressful. And also, if you've seen the last couple of videos, there was a hole in one part of the fence, and then would block that up, and another hole, and so he kept getting out. I guess we'll just have to buy some fencing material. Look at him. He's looking for a place to get out. He's going all along that fence, the bottom. Oh boy. Oh, I told Gloria, this is too stressful for us. I love the dog, but we need to find somebody that has a big yard and a fence, and will love him, will take care of him. So we thought about it for a while. On my videos, I've had to tie him up, and then when I come back home and let him go. But just, we're just not into tying up dogs. They should be allowed to play and run. Well, after a couple of days, our neighbor, which is the owner of the house that we live in now, said, I noticed that Malayo keeps getting out and he comes out to our place. And Gloria says, yeah, it's too hard for us. He's getting through the fence and he's barking. And the owners, yeah, the neighbors have told me that your dog barks a lot. Oh, that was embarrassing. Tagalog, we say nakakahiya. So Gloria said, we're looking for somebody that'll take care of him. She said, we'll take care of him. We'll take him. What? Really? Yeah. We've got a big backyard. It's got a hollow block fence all around. And besides that, we've got 2 other dogs he can play with. Perfect. So when she said, I'll come over tomorrow. So she came over. Sure enough, I had him on the leash, and he thought that he was going to get to go run around some more, but she took him, and I gave him a goodbye pat and love you, and we'll come and visit, which we will sometime. And then she walked him on down the street into their place. So nga ang problema. Oh. Yeah, yan ang requirement ko eh. Okay. Sige. Thank you so much. Bye. Perfect solution. Yeah. All's well that ends well. It was a win-win situation. Molly doesn't miss him. And every time I leave the house, it's nice to not be stressed out at a dog barking. And when I come home, no dog barking when I come home. So, we do have rules on when we get a dog. We've had several. No biting, no holes, no running away, and no excessive barking. And he crossed 3 of those lines. He didn't bite, but so anyway, Gloria and I have to be very cognizant of our mental health, as we get older. And I believe that stress is really underrated and needs to be paid more attention to, what causes stress. So catch you later, and have a great day. Bye-bye.